disconnected. There was a power outage. I'm going to get back into it again, guys. So greetings again, big time reactions. You know, it's an interesting day. This is, as many of my subs know, I live in Florida in the United States. And one of the things we deal with is hurricanes. And right now we're dealing with one. The hurricane hit land, I think, this morning. So right now we're in the thick of it. It's starting to make its way across the state. So outside, it's getting a little spooky now here where I am on the west coast of Florida. They're getting pretty hammered. So for all of my subs and anyone tuning in today who's living in that area, prayers and thoughts to you and your family. I hope you're all doing great, doing well, and you're making your way through this. I'll definitely send positive vibes your way. May the force be with you, as all of us Star Wars fans say. But I definitely keep you guys in my thoughts because hurricanes are no joke. I mean, even the tail end of it, like we're getting here, it's no joke at all. So today what I wanted to do was sit down and take a look at the latest episode of Ashoka. The first two episodes, I thought they were fantastic. You know, I've heard some criticism that it's a little too slow and this and that, but in my opinion, you know, compared to everything else we've seen so far, night and day difference. Obvious difference that Filoni is leading the way with this one. It's fleshed out. The story pacing is great in my opinion. The visuals are impeccable. The sets are great. Everything has been good for me. I've really enjoyed it. I've had a great time enjoying it. I'm curious how you guys are feeling about it as well. Are you feeling as good as I am? You kind of jaded because Disney's been dropping the ball before? Would love to hear your thoughts. But me personally, I've definitely enjoyed the first two episodes, and I cannot wait to get into this third one. So I'm curious where we're going to go. So in the last one, we knew that Sabine is rejoined with Ahsoka, Padawan, and Master, so that it's good to see that back alive again in the galaxy. But I'm very curious where we're going to go from here, guys. I'm on my screen. I'm going to do like a sort of a three-way view of, you know, me doing my reaction, and I'll have a counter there in case you guys want to watch with me to show you where I'm at in the video. And then I'm also going to have footage of the areas here in Florida that are being affected. And then one of the windows is going to be outside of my window. So you'll be able to see what I'm dealing with too. So right now we've hit a lull. It's a little quiet. It's been kind of off and on all morning. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I maintain power. We lost it a couple of minutes ago, but hopefully I keep going here as we do this live stream. So let me pull up my video so we can take a look at this. I am so excited about this, guys. It's got all the makings of the old Star Wars, like the old feel, the music even. And I think a lot of people make the mistake when you think about a lot of us older fans wanting the old Star Wars back. It's not necessarily about the story. It's the vibe. Star Wars is really a vibe. It's something about it that just tugs at your soul, your heart and soul. Good storyline, good writing, just good action. Music is a major part of it. So Dave has got all of the ingredients in this show so far. So I'm locked in. I'm locked in, guys. Let's go and take a look at this one. Let me cue it up here. Right, let's get this going, get this started. Let's see where we go here. So let me start my timer. Again, for those of you who want to join in with me and watch, you know, since it's a live stream, I can't necessarily show the footage on live, but I can definitely show you my timestamp where I am. So let's get this started here. All right. And I think I'm ready to go. Let's take a look. All right, episode 3 of Ahsoka. You know, it sucks. I think there are only 6 episodes, and we're like halfway through it. That really sucks. All right, let's go here. Right, it's loading. And we're on. Let's go. That was awesome. It's so good to see Ahsoka in like real action. I love it. Love to see him in this too. I'm not sure if I like her with the, from Rebels and everything, she had short hair, but I like that long hair look she had. I thought it looked great. Let's go. Let's do this. It's sickening how excited I am about this, y'all. And again, I hope I maintain power. It's been off and on all day. So we'll see. If I lose power, I'll be back. I'll hop back on the stream. I'll start a new stream. How about that? Let me pause this for just a second. Got a message here. Hold on for a moment. Okay, let me read this here. What's happening here? Got a little notification from my family. Okay, we're good. So I'm going to restart. Not restart, but resume where we are. Padawan. Okay. The recap is done. Let's go. Where are you going to take us, Dave? Nice. I like that ship. Oh, doing some training? Dude, that droid is invaluable. He's got the General Grievous thing going on. That's awesome. Nice. We have not seen this. Obviously. He's showing her different styles too. Oh man. Oh, he's got to be saved at all costs. Facts. Oh. I love this guy. Oh, this is going to be great. We're going to see some force training. Oh, it's been too long since we've seen this, which is ridiculous to even say. Yes, feel it. Actual training from Disney. This is great. Why am I whispering? Love this. So this is what Anakin was doing with Ahsoka back in the day. She's not feeling it. There we go. Not good enough. Again. Man, I love that. It's crazy how something so simple as training is so impactful. Thank you. Finally, somebody's getting it right. Nice. So who's the chancellor now? Ah, she's still okay. That damn chopper. Facts. It's crazy how that name gets everybody like, ooh. That guy's in cahoots. Then shut up. Silence. Ooh, I like that. chill. I like Hera. And not only because she's being played by Elizabeth Winstead, who I really like. Chopper is hilarious. That'd be an interesting debate. Chopper versus R2. She wants the fast track. So are they going to retcon the midichlorian concept? Now this is interesting. It kind of seems like they're throwing that out the window, but which is fine. But as long as you've got to earn the right to use the force, and not just any old person can use it. Training and discipline. Ooh. Let's see what she can do here. So I'm wondering, has she been training to use the force over the years, or is this all new? It's going to take time. I thought it was going to move for a second there. Like, uh-oh. Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. What are those? Oh, they're like those from uh like those Naboo well, not Naboo, like those pod racers racing things. And it's interesting. It seems like Ahsoka is going to start changing, redefining what it means to be a Jedi. That's interesting. New galaxy, new Jedi. Hmm. Wow, those are some interesting looking ships. It's always time for a lesson. Ooh, little dig there. What is on this planet? Oh wait, that's probably where the star map. Okay, where Balin is. Who's expecting Ahsoka? I'm sure. Is that going to be Ezra as the nice as that Inquisitor? Wow, this feels like a prequel movie. I love this. What is that? It's a big ass hyperspace ring. You know, this is interesting. So I don't think we've seen ships leave the galaxy before, so they would need a different mode of travel. Uh oh, turbo lasers. Oh, it speaks. I think that's Ezra. Well, I don't know though, because if they're looking for He's like C3PO with swag. I like him. Cool. Did they crash into it? They did. She's not going to pull a Leia, is she? That I can't imagine Filoni co-signing that. There's going to be something logical. What? How is she? Wait a minute. Okay, she's wearing. Yeah, good, good. She's wearing a suit. Yeah, that looks so freaking cool. Sabers out of the airlock. Ooh. Wow. Freaking awesome. Oh man. Wow. Now she should be able to. But I don't know. Ahsoka didn't get that fine tuned training, though, as far as the Force stuff. Now, we know Anakin would have pulled himself back. I think. Good question. That is so freaking cool. Man, what a scene. Padawan and Master. They make a good combo. So it's interesting that their lasers are green versus the typical red from that we were used to. There's something different. Oh, it's one of the whale things that actually fly through hyperspace. And what Grogu saw in the Mandalorian. Nice tie-in. This is awesome. So why are they there? Oh, they're attracted to something in the Force, obviously. This this is Star Wars. So freaking cool. And he's back. Everything. Something about that looks familiar. Can't remember where I've seen that before. Who is this guy? It's got to be someone we know. Gotta be. Wouldn't that be a? What if that was turned out to be Kanan? No, no, it can't be him because he died. Hmm. Mm, it makes sense. Like you missed all that, dude. Balin, he just looks dope. Is that the? No, there's. I was gonna say, is that the Knights of Ren? Man, I love this character. Ooh wee. Oh man. Okay. Okay. A lot of thoughts on that. Let me turn the volume down here so I can speak for a little bit. Man, so a lot to digest in that one. Again, jumping right into it, I gotta say I love the episode. I just love the whole vibe of this show. Dave Filoni, and you guys are gonna get sick of me saying that name, but it's the truth. You got to state facts when you have to. Dave Filoni is single handedly saving Star Wars right now, and I mean that. Like the vibe of the show, the pacing is good to me. The visuals, the concepts, and the whole idea of a new galaxy is just that has not been done yet. So this is all new territory. And then it's almost there's a parallel happening here. So there's a new galaxy, where we're going to meet some new aliens, I'm sure, new creatures, new people, maybe even new wielders of the Force, maybe like that. We don't know. It's all unknown. And then also at the same time, we're getting Ahsoka kind of like redefining what it means to be a Jedi, which is so cool. There's a lot of stuff going on in here. And I just hope that people are sitting back and enjoying this because it's some good stuff. This is some great, great stuff compared to what we've been getting, through Disney Star Wars. This is just phenomenal. I love what I've seen so far. 3 episodes in. I think there's only 6, unfortunately. So it's like, please, I wish they would give us some more. This is just great. So this is obviously going to lead into the big movie that David's working on. But man, this is fantastic. There's some interesting concepts with the Force going on here. So for you prequels fans, and you can count me in that group, they started talking about the midichlorian counts. Anakin was the chosen one because he's such a high midichlorian count. Yoda, high midichlorians. So the power of the Force is always tied to your midichlorian count. So that means the more you have, the more power. So I guess they're going to throw that out the window and go with the Force is with everyone, but you still have to train and have focus and discipline to utilize it. So they're changing that a little bit. No big deal to me. I mean, as long as they don't do the thing they did, I guess that was, what was the last sequel movie? I can't even remember the movie. I try to not think about those movies. But in that movie, they had this person cleaning up and that person could use the Force. So basically they're saying that anyone can use the Force, which is not the case. Oh man, it's getting windy out there. But I didn't like that at all. So I'm hoping they don't do that. I don't think Dave will let that happen because Dave understands that the Force is mystical. It's a major concept. It's not some like trivial thing. It's meaningful. And I love that about what he's doing here. Love the Balin character. His look is just freaking awesome. He's like an imposing guy. R.I.P. to Rey. I'm wondering how that's going to play at the end of this season. He won't be able to come back. So, man, who knows? But the Inquisitor, though, who is the Inquisitor? Is it going to be Ezra? Is that going to be the big reveal that all this time it's been Ezra set up as the Inquisitor, or someone different? It's got to be someone we know because I think Dave is a way of kind of surprising us with stuff. He's not just doing things randomly. There's a reason why this particular Inquisitor is with Balin. There's a reason. And I can't wait to find out what that is. The Force with Sabine. Now, I'm curious, how is she? I'm hoping that she doesn't one day show up and it's just like a heavy Force user doing all this stuff. I hope by the time at the end of the season, we could see her using Force abilities. I hope they're on a low level because it takes years to train up to become a Force wielder on a power level like Anakin, Ahsoka, Obi-Wan. You can't just wake up one day and do it. It takes a lot of training. Even if you're talented, it takes a lot of training, like Luke. So I'm hoping by the time she does show Force powers, it's just going to be on a low level, momentarily thing, and maybe that'll egg her on to train harder to develop it even further. So I'm loving the Sabine character. Love Hera. The Rebels are freaking awesome. I wonder if we're going to see the big guy. What's his name? He showed up in Mandalorian. He's got to show up in this. They got to have the whole crew. And Ezra, I'm sure, is going to show up at some point if he's not the Inquisitor. But man, this is such a great show. I am loving this, guys. You just don't know. I've been on the verge of giving up on Star Wars, and this is pulling me back in. I'm energized. I'm hype again. I'm loving it again, y'all. I'm in heaven. I'm in nerd heaven right now. So I hope you guys are feeling the same way because it's been ridiculous what we've been going through the last few years. And so I'm very curious how Dave is going to tie everything together. We're going to have Luke. Is Luke going to show up in this season of Ahsoka? Ooh, if Luke shows up, I'm going to geek out so hard. Like it's not even going to be funny, but he's going to tie Luke in, Ahsoka, Grogu, obviously, is going to have a major play into it. The Mandalorian, Boba Fett, all of Dave Filoni's things, which is hilarious. A lot of people who aren't major Star Wars fans don't necessarily know that there's one guy behind all of this stuff, all of the successful stuff. Dave Filoni, Jon Favreau, of course, those two. So we're gonna get like a Filoni verse movie with all of this tying up together. Oh man, it's gonna be heaven. Gonna be heaven. What are you guys thinking out there? Let me know. I can't wait to see some reactions and reviews from other people. I'm curious how the fandom is feeling. I'm feeling great. I loved what I saw. I love that episode. Man, this ride has just been great. I don't want it to end. I know it's going to, but I don't want it to end. Good times on this one, guys. Wow. So again, I'm seeing the footage here. A lot of the areas here in Florida seem to be doing okay, not major damage. It seems to be coming in waves. So I think when the storm hit land, it actually decreased in strength. So that's good for us. So all of you guys who are around Florida, keep your head up, saying prayers, positive energy, take care of yourselves, stay safe. That's the key. Stay safe out there, guys, so that we can hop back into this again next week to see another Ahsoka episode. God, this thing is, it's just so good, so good. So I think I'm gonna I might actually be able to go out for a little lunch today. I don't know. It's not raining. It's just very windy. Haven't seen any trees fall down yet. So keep your fingers crossed for us. Those of you not in Florida, but those of you are, stay safe out there. Stay safe. All right, guys, I'm going to end this stream right here. Again, I love doing these streams. It gives me a chance to really jump into what I'm watching and take time to actually, I don't have to spend time on editing anything. It's just a pure, natural, live reaction. I really like that. Really like doing these. So, guys, stay tuned next week. I'm going to have my partner in crime come back. We're both going to do a deep dive on a couple of topics. So stay tuned for that. Some good conversations. We're going to do some very nerdy deep dives on some pop culture topics within the nerd sci-fi realm. So stay tuned for that, guys. And of course, more Ahsoka, more stuff coming down from Disney. I'm sure that, I don't know what, is it the Accolades next? I think that's next year, but we're going to stay tuned for all that stuff. So tune in to Big Time next week. We'll see you guys again. Again, Floridians, stay safe. The world, stay safe, and may the force be with you. Have a good one, everyone.